Good morning, dear ones. I want to share with you this morning about the first year of Women's Christian Fellowship. During that time, Monsignor Fred Florek said, Angie, would you encourage the women to come to the Blessed Sacrament for adoration and bring women with you? And I said, sure, Father. I had just heard a tape by Mother Angelica, and she said, our order gives God equal time. And I thought, wow, you mean, Lord, when I pray for an hour, I need to listen to you for an hour also? So it was an opportune time for me. The next day, I invited Nancy, Audie, and Helen Baylock to come with me to Mass and to adoration. We sat in adoration together in silence, and I heard the Lord speak to me, and he said, write this, for the words are faithful and true. I am the Alpha and the Omega. And when the Lord said, write this, I didn't know what to do. I started looking in my purse desperately for a piece of paper and a pen. I found the only thing was a check stub, a deposit ticket. And I asked Nancy, do you have a pen? And she was so gracious and slow. I wanted to say to her, Nancy, hurry up. God is speaking to me. And so she gave me a pen. I wrote down what the Lord said. And he said, write this. These words are faithful and true. I am the living God. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I will give water freely from the well of life to all those who are thirsty. And so I didn't know what to think about it. I shared with Nancy and Helen on the way home. But when we got home, it was our meeting day for Women's Christian Fellowship. And Betty Loomis stood up and said, I want to share with you all that God woke me up last night and he told me to read Revelation. Well, I had never read Revelation before, so this is what he chose me to read. And so she started reading from Revelation 21:5, and she began by saying, write this, for these words are faithful and true. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I ran to my purse, I got out the paper, and I said, God just spoke that to me. And so I want to share that with you. And now I know that when we listen to God, he calls us to hear him. When we listen to him, we have to expect that he will speak to us, and we need to be ready to write down what he tells us. I love you, God bless you, and let us pray for each other. Listen to the Lord.